hospital where he is expected to be released tomorrow. Now, Sheen still on probation for a domestic violence arrest that landed him in rehab. So, is it time for more aggressive action? Do the courts need to intervene for the sake of the kids? Joining me now, Brooke Anderson, co-host of Showbiz Tonight, right here on HLN, and family law attorney Vikki Ziegler. Brooke, let me start with you. I can't say that I'm surprised necessarily, but the one part that is shocking, he had this whole thing out in Colorado, puts him on probation, right, with his other estranged wife, and he did some time in rehab. And now he's at a family thing, getting together with his daughters with Denise Richards, and this happens. That's the part that shocks me, that, you know, it was a day at the museum, a day at, they went to see a Broadway show.
Well, the day turned out really badly, Vinny, no question. But yeah, this poor guy is just a complete disaster. Trouble seems to follow him, yet he skates just enough on the edge that he avoids serious punishment. You talk about that case in Aspen. His estranged wife, Brooke Muller, claimed that last Christmas he held her down with a knife at her throat, threatened her life. He copped a plea to that. He pleaded guilty to misdemeanor assault, so the felony charge was dropped, resulting in a punishment of rehab, which he did complete, a fine, and probation, which, as you say, he was still on probation. It ends next week. So, you know, if you're on probation, you would think that he would be a little bit more careful about his actions. But no, it sounds like, you know, we're told he went on a bender, and it ultimately ended up in him being taken to the hospital. Now, the district attorney in Aspen tells us that this has no bearing on that case.
No bearing.
Because Charlie Sheen was not arrested and was not charged with anything here.
Unbelievable. Well, let's take a listen to what Denise Richards had to say. She's speaking with Joy Behar. Take a look.
I do know what happened. I would rather...
Oh, you do know. You just don't want to talk about it.
I would rather
Okay, so I'm just telling you what I read.
I did help him at the hospital.
You did go to the hospital with him. So how was he doing? Is that... Can you tell me that?
I'll let you ask Charlie. The thing is, it's very... my daughters are 5 and 6 years old, and they're at an age where they can start to understand. They have no idea what went on. Our stuff happened when they were much younger, which I'm so grateful for. We're in an amazing place. We've been getting along great for the last year and a half, and, you know, we're doing our best. So as far as that situation, I'm trying to protect the girls from it as much as possible.
Well, that's my main concern here, is protecting the girls. Vikki Ziegler, if in fact something, you know, he's trashing a room, sounds to me like perhaps the court may want to step in, whether it's a criminal court or family court, to make sure that, you know, it's a safe environment for the kids.
Yeah, this eternal bad boys, this nonsense has got to come to an end. He's a father first and foremost. He has 4 young children. And the dynamic is so strange to me. Denise Richards, his second ex-wife, is talking about their relationship. We don't know what the current status is of his relationship with his current wife, Brooke Muller. We do believe that they may be getting divorced. And this is really where the focus lies. The family court is going to have to take either step in, or Brooke is going to have to file a complaint and make sure that the children are protected when, in fact, Charlie Sheen has visitation, because clearly his judgment is lacking. And remember, Denise Richards with their 2 children was on the same floor last night when he was acting so erratic. And regardless of whether he had a bad reaction to a medication, or he was intoxicated or ingested other drugs, clearly he was impaired. He apparently destroyed the hotel room.
Yeah, and that's the part.
So it's a nightmare, and it's a mess.
It's a violent outburst, too. It's a violent outburst if, in fact, this room was trashed. Let's see what the folks at home think. Catherine's in California tonight. Good evening, Catherine.
Hi. I'm just looking at this Charlie Sheen. I live in California. And these guys, they're looking for attention. They've never grown up. He needs children like he needs a hole in his head. He shouldn't have a wife. He shouldn't have children. They should put him back in the grade school and start him all over again.
Thanks so much, Catherine. What's interesting is, you know, his real life, Brooke, is so much... It seems to a lot of parallels with that character that he has on 2.5 Men. Let's take a look at a clip from that show in case people are not familiar with Charlie Sheen's character.
Hey, Alan! Long time no see. Say hello to my brother, Alan.
Hi, Alan. Hi, Alan. Hi, Alan.
I'm interrupting. Gee, you think?
Brooke, I mean, this is a guy who has somewhat embraced that bad boy image. At what point does it go too far?
Well, the show is doing extremely well, and, you know, this guy is Teflon, so he seems to be able to survive any scandal, and he has talked about having a penchant for prostitutes at a previous time in his life, and they laugh about that. It's a frequent storyline and joke in the show, and he recently, you know, signed a new contract with CBS for a reported $1.8 million per episode. He's like Kobe Bryant is to the Lakers. He is that show. It's what keeps the team together, and they're having tremendous success with it. So, you know, you and I have thought he's gone too far many, many times before, but the viewing public does not. The show's very funny. People keep watching, so he will remain employed.
Unbelievable. Brooke Anderson, Showbiz Tonight. We'll see you tonight at 11. Vikki Ziegler, thank you so much. Don't miss the full interview with Denise Richards on the latest chaotic chapter in Charlie Sheen's life tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on HLN with Joy Behar. All right.